Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the World Messianic Church of America Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Amatsu-Norito and Miroku Prayer, please stand. Taka amahara ni kamsumarimasu. Kamuro gi kamuro mi no mikoto mochite sume mi oya kamu izana ino mikoto tsukushi no rimuka no tachihana no odo no ahagi hara ni misogi hara itamo toki ni narimaseru Haraido no o kamitachi moro moro no magagoto sumike gare o arai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshi o amatsu kami kunitsu kami Yao yorozu no kami tashi tomo ni ame no fuchi koma no mimi furita tete kikoshi meseto kashikomi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Kam nagara tamachi haemase Kam nagara tamachi haemase Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
Obrigado, Meishu-sama. Bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Honesty. The world is full of deplorable conditions, all due to the actions of dishonest people. It is within an insincere and dishonest mind that the seeds of all evil are sown, cultivated, and grown. The turmoil that fills the world is caused by the dishonest and deceitful words that people speak. Some people are willing to say or do anything, even if it is dishonest, to attract others to their cause. They believe that a positive end justifies a negative means. This is not right, of course. When it comes to God's work especially, the means we employ should always be honest and above reproach. People ought to become members of our group only because they sincerely believe that what we teach is true and valuable. Once your spiritual body is sufficiently purified and your character refined through the practice of our teachings, eventually you will find it difficult or impossible to tell a lie.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters evening service. And thank you for your daily prayers geared towards world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters and accidents. This evening I want to share with you the faith experience of Victor Aguiar. He's from Santo Amaro in the city of São Paulo. Victor is 30 years old. He has been a Johrei member for 16 years. In December 2022, the family was shaken by the news that his mother-in-law had been diagnosed with breast cancer. At that time, his wife was undergoing a process of purification, experiencing back pain that prevented her from standing for long periods. Additionally, she suffered from anxiety attacks and was not working, which worsened her emotional state. In January 2023, they accompanied his mother-in-law during her treatments and channeled approximately 2 hours of Johrei to her daily. Same time, his wife went to church almost every day and dedicated herself to cleaning, attending to people, and serving, as well as providing religious assistance to individuals undergoing purifications. As a result, within about 90 days, her emotional condition and back pain showed significant improvement. In April 2023, she guided a young man to our faith. The following month, his mother-in-law successfully completed her treatment, to which she responded surprisingly well. In that same week, his wife was hired as a production leader at a company in the food industry. Victor now dedicates his entire Saturdays to service and was granted the blessing of guiding two people to receive the Ohikari in July of 2023. Victor and his wife had always desired to become parents. However, his wife suffers from endometriosis, which could make pregnancy difficult. To their joy and surprise, on September 28th of that same year, they received the news that she was pregnant. She maintained her dedications and received Johrei intensively throughout the pregnancy. As a result, their son was born healthy in May of 2024. Currently, his mother-in-law's health condition is excellent, and his wife no longer experiences anxiety or back pain. Everything they experienced strengthened their faith and reinforced their conviction A sincere service dedicated to the salvation of humanity transforms lives. In light of this, he commits himself to serving the divine work to the fullest extent possible, to dedicating himself to supporting others, and to raising their son based on the sacred teachings of Meishu-sama. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and listening to this beautiful faith experience. Wish you all a most wonderful weekend.
And this brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And have a blessed evening.